spend my time staring out the window at a girl in the middle of it all. I don't know her name, but her face remains the same. I blame myself for not going that way.
Hi, I'm Al Bangert, and this is the next episode of Gee, I Always Want to Do That. Today we're going to do something very interesting. We're right now inside the Scituate High School, outside the doors to the studio for SCTV itself. Shortly, Mike Davis is going to be coming down the hall to join us, and he's going to be interviewing Brianna Trefiro, who is a student at Bryant University and has got her start in videography right here in Scituate High School. So here comes Mike now. Hey, Mike.
Al, how are you? Brianna, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm from Scituate Community Television, and so are you.
So am I. Come on in.
Thanks.
Have a seat.
Oh, thank you. A sit down.
Yes.
Which one is mine?
So you can sit right there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this is it. This is the studio, huh?
Yes, this is where the magic happens, yeah.
And you are, your title would be videographer, camera person, jack of all trades.
Yeah, I am the executive producer here at Scituate Community Television, so I handle scheduling, the employees, the staff. I record meetings for the town. I do PSAs for the animal shelter, Wounded Warrior Project, a whole slew of things. But yeah, my title is the executive producer here.
And you're a graduate of Scituate High School?
I am. I'm a 2013 alumni. Right now I attend Bryant University.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be a junior in the fall.
Okay.
So coming up on my third year.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. And you're pursuing a career in?
Communication. So that is a really wide field. Originally I wanted to go into news broadcasting. Now I'm looking more towards video editing and event planning because those are my two loves, so trying to put them into one. But definitely a job in the field of communication.
Okay. And what would your title be? Would you be a videographer?
Definitely.
Kinda?
I definitely want to work with video, probably still. I've gained a lot of experience here at SCTV. This is my third year that I'm coming up on here. I started right after I graduated high school. But I definitely, my degree that I'm going for right now at Bryant is I'm going to be a communication major with a minor in marketing. So I'm trying to tie in the creative and business aspects to kind of make a good marriage of the two.
Excellent. And so the time that you work here is every day, all day?
Yeah, so I have a pretty flexible schedule. For example, last Friday we were here from 8 to 5. Today we're here 10 to 6. The studio has set hours, but we kind of are coming in and out. We might go out into the field to film landscapes. We're filming 2 shows right now between I Always Wanted to Do That and South Shore Style TV. So, but I do work here full time for right now.
And the people that are involved in, I always wanted to do that, are really great folks. You should meet them. Oh yes, you have.
They're the best.
They are. So tell me something about how you got started in, did you get started while you were here at Scituate High School?
Yes, actually, when I was a senior, I took the public speaking and television production course offered by Scituate High School, and that's how I met Mr. Roser and I got introduced to the TV studio. I actually went to school here for 4 years, never knew it was here, but once I came in, I knew it was something that I wanted to pursue. I emailed him right away, got an internship that summer. I was nannying at the time, so I kind of tried to split my time evenly. But since that summer, I've worked here, winter breaks, spring breaks, weekends if I can fit them in. But that's really how I got my start when I was a senior from taking a class here at the high school.
It's amazing to hear you say that because I sense the same thing, that the studio's here, but there's a lot of students that don't know that it's here.
Yeah.
So I think one of the goals of chatting now, this evening, whenever time it is, would be to make sure that if we can get more students involved, because maybe that's a career that they really hadn't thought about, or at least to enjoy the technology, enjoy the opportunity to give back to the community.
It's definitely a great resource that we have, and it's available to all Scituate citizens. You don't have to be a high school student, but it's great when you get to start younger. We have a few staff members who are just 14 getting to start out, and that gains so much experience. By the time you go off to college, you'll have experience with all the equipment, and it's a really good tool to use before you go out into the real world.
Do you find that the equipment Well, do you get to do some of this at school? I assume you do.
Yes.
Okay.
Since I'm going for a communication degree, I do use a lot of this equipment at school. A lot of the equipment's the same, so I came in with a lot of knowledge already, which definitely set me a little higher than the rest. But yeah, I definitely get to use equipment while I'm at school as well.
So it's important then that we keep the equipment here similar to what you would find in the outside.
Yes, definitely.
For editing, for videotaping, camera work, et cetera, et cetera, et
Yes.
cetera. So that's important. So I know today there are so many different options that have become high quality options for doing videos at home, doing videos, for sports activities and all of that, whether it, and I'm not sure that I would mention names, but even a fairly simple camera today that does very, very good video. Then there are the helmet mounted, the bicycle mounted, and all of that stuff. So tell me a little bit about how you could see that blending into what you do.
Sure. So there are a lot of different opportunities, obviously, with videography. Everything from your phone camera to you could get your own video camera, a professional camera, or a GoPro, like you said, put it on your helmet or your bicycle or on your surfboard, things like that. There are definitely a lot of ways to get involved, especially if you just didn't want a job. There's a way to use that passion in your free time and in your hobbies just to get more used to it, get some experience with it, and you don't necessarily need to make it a career path. You can use it as a hobby for your free time. There's definitely a lot of different equipment out there that would be best suited for that.
If somebody did some of that and then came into the studio, is there a way that the two could blend together and you could make your presentation more professional by using equipment here?
Sure.
Does it cross over, I guess, is the question?
Yeah, there's always a lot of opportunities here at SCTV. We try to make ourselves really available for the people of Scituate if they want to start a cooking show, any sort of show here in the studio. So if you had the equipment like the camera, like I said, the GoPro, your iPhone, anything like that, and you brought those files into the studio, we would definitely be willing to let you use our computers, our software to help edit it, produce it, maybe put it on YouTube, something like that. So you definitely don't need to be a professional to come in here and know how to use the cameras and the spotlights and everything. Anything that you do at home in your free time, we could definitely help out with.
And I guess after that, if you did something on YouTube and you started to capture that as part of your background, or as you're moving forward trying to go into something professional, it become part of your
real, yeah.
Right, exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Definitely.
So you could show it to people who, I mean, there are some kids who've put some YouTube videos together and they've had 1 million views.
Exactly.
And have become very popular with whatever they came up with.
Yes.
So that's great, that's great. So if somebody does decide that they want to come into the studio, they want to make contact with yourself or John Roser or somebody else on the staff, what should they do?
The first step would be to email us. I check the email as often as possible. If they wanted to email our Gmail account, it's scituatetv@gmail.com. If they wanted to come into the studio, get to know a little bit about job opportunities, community service hours, things like that, we definitely check the email. We'll get back to them, let them know what's open. And definitely if they have any show ideas, different, like a show like this, anything like that, definitely to reach out to us at our email, which is scituatetv@gmail.com.
And there's also one for
our
SCTV for the town website?
Yep, our town email is sctv@scituatema.gov.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
It's been wonderful.
Thank you.
Wow, what an episode. Brianna started in high school, right down the hall in the studio, and is now pursuing her career and helping us learn how we can do this as an avocation as well. I think Mike did a great job interviewing Brianna, and I'm looking forward to see him interview our next episode, which I'm not going to tell you what that is right now, but you'll find it very interesting. So we look forward to seeing you again. Remember, if you have an idea, contact us at sctv@scituatema.gov. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you at our next episode. Take care. Bye.
What if I came your way on this particular day? Well, I want to know you. Will you let me know you? Let me take this chance to say, let's go, let's go, let's go right now. Well, it don't matter where or how. Things like this, it just can't wait. Let's go, let's go, let's go right now. I feel like getting around. Things like this, they just can't wait. Her hands tied back, she might be good, but she might be bad. Well, she might just be that girl I never had. Let's take a shot, 'cause it's all we really got in this life.